What's up, everybody? This is episode 154, and I'm your host, Omar.
This is your co-host, David.
And you listen to the Anime Squad podcast. This podcast is about us, friends, to talk about seasonal animes weekly, video games, and whatever catches our interest. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hit the bell button, and tell us in the comment section what shows you guys want us to talk about. Last things, we got timestamps in the description, so you can skip to your favorite animes. Without further ado, let's just jump right into it. Starting off with The Adventures of Superman, episode 9. And this is obviously a continuation from last week. As the title says, Zero Day, episode part 2. Remember correctly? And the general's, he's like yelling and screaming at Superman. And Superman's just confused, like looking like a lost child.
He was a lost child.
He is a lost child.
He doesn't know what he is.
Until the general shows him what happened on that dreadful day.
On his, I guess, what happened to his time, during his time.
Yes.
Because we get a flashback of what happens. The invasion, in a way.
No, yeah. That's basically what it was. It was the invasion of... I don't want to say it was Kryptonian.
But I guess the only reason why he thinks it's Kryptonians, because basically
the symbol, right?
The symbol, and then the alien shot
ship.
the beam, shot the beam out of his eye, technically. So that's why.
Yeah.
But then he saw Clark cry. Because he said before, he doesn't know anything about this. He's completely lost like the other guys.
During the event that happened with the general and Amanda Waller, it was like way before he
but that was later on, and they told us, well, they said later on. He said it later on in the story.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
Like he's like, oh, he's way too young to even know what happened. Like, I think we're in the wrong this time.
But I guess before that, with Amanda Waller, like, we get to know that she's in the military, I guess.
Yeah,
as well. I did not.
It was
know
different.
That.
It was different. Yeah. Okay, cool.
I wasn't expecting that.
Cause she is political, so like I just imagine her just being in the political race the whole time. I didn't imagine her doing service either. So. It was interesting. And but yeah, the 0 day happened, and like they got
Amanda Waller pretty much set this up, pretty much in a way.
The invasion,
kind of, because she like took down the cameras because she knew they were in a breakout somehow. No, not the invasion. I was like, wait, camera thing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I get you.
She caused the whole breakout kind of thing.
Because
so the guy could get in trouble.
The general
himself.
They both were no longer in the same ideals. And,
because he had sympathy over Clark, Superman.
Yeah. He's having basically second doubting this whole thing.
Yeah.
So he was like, maybe
he's not the one to blame.
Yeah,
pretty much.
And
Amanda Waller ain't having it.
No,
she's like, nope. We taking him down. We're taking him down. And it's gonna be by your head.
If you've seen any DC show, you know that Amanda Waller's a double-edged sword.
Yeah,
she does fight for humanity, but she does it in her own
cruel ways.
Yep.
She's always been like that. They still write her off like they still write her like that.
Like, if do you see her as a villain, or how do you portray Amanda Waller?
No, yeah, in a way, in a sense, yeah.
Yeah, because she does fight for like humanity, right?
She's like the under. What do you call it? What do you say? It not the dirty work kind of. The dirty work kind of thing. You get me? It's kind of like Overwatch, like when Reaper and them were in the under thingy, Blackwatch.
Yeah, like undercovers,
Yeah.
Special ops, or like,
Yeah, but those are the ones that deal with the whole like bad
Like
stuff.
blur the line between good and evil.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
it's kind of like that. She's that person.
Gotcha.
So she saves humanity, but she'll do it at risk. She'll risk it all.
Like the
Kind of thing.
inhuman way.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
To save the majority, not the minuscule, the small.
Okay. I was just wondering. But yeah, like David said earlier, Amanda Waller turns down the cameras, letting the prisoners know that they go havoc, which they do.
They pretty much escape. That's it. That's all we got from them.
No, freaking the doctor went
Just
off.
one.
Oh, okay.
The rest pretty much left, except one, the one that actually wants to go after Superman, because Superman escapes. No, not escapes. He got beaten first, and then he left through the hole.
Yeah.
So then he's after Superman. So now this whole like episode was just Superman and that guy, the doctor, the scientist dude, or what was he? I forgot.
Dr. Ivo?
Dr. Ivo, yeah. It was their episode pretty much. And Squad.
No, it's not their episode. It's Metropolis's episode.
Oh, jeez. You mean Goku and the world to get that spirit bomb?
Yeah, man. Hey, man.
But it's not a spirit bomb. They turned down the power. They're like, we don't need your power. We need it off.
Yeah, man. They saw that Superman was in danger, and he couldn't defeat this giant kaiju version of the Doctor. I mean, who could, right?
Yeah, and the man was a kaiju. Literally a kaiju.
He's just sucking all the energy from the city. So Jimmy and Lois Lane did what they could.
But Jimmy had them followers, right?
Yeah, he had 5 million followers, and they all happened to live in Metropolis, bro. So thank God for that, right?
And everyone there in the city managed to turn off their whole lights. Everyone.
Yeah, because they turned into the streaming.
Yeah.
All 5 million of them.
Yeah. Everyone in that city, literally, power went out.
The irony of how all this just falls under is like, wow. But hey, I think that's kind of like what I liked about it too. It's like, oh look, Superman. Not only Superman could be the hero, everyone could be the hero.
That's why I brought up the Goku thing with the spirit bomb. That's how it felt. That moment. Well, they weren't believing on Goku. They were believing in what's his name?
Who are you talking about?
Hercule.
Oh, Mr. Satan?
Yeah. They believed in him, to save the day.
Yeah, to save the world and stuff.
It's kind of like that. That's what.
Yeah, exactly like that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say like identical like that, but it's like the same premise of it.
Yeah. And of course, to defeat this kaiju, it ended up, the power shut down, and then Superman, I guess he's through it. He finally gets X-ray, right? This is the first time he uses X-ray.
Yeah, he does get the X-ray vision right here. So he found out that whole body wasn't just Dr. Ivo.
Yeah, so I was expecting that was his whole body and stuff, but no.
It's basically the suit, the parasite himself.
Yeah.
But like since he was weaker, he could get Dr. Ivo out of there.
Yeah.
Not kill him.
Cause he don't kill.
He never kills, bro.
Never. Just wanted to save his life.
This is the Snyder movie that he does kill.
But yeah, that was the episode.
I thought it was cool. And then Superman and Lois Lane saying they love each other at the end. All that good stuff, bro. That cheesy good stuff. But no, there's cliffhanger with Amanda Waller. She's like, yo.
Yeah, it's the thing I brought up at, like, in the middle. The conversation, the whole gun thing.
You brought
Take
that
down
up?
Superman. Yeah.
Oh, damn. Okay. Well,
Yeah, so basically the general is gonna have to take down Superman with that gun.
Dang, canon.
Yeah.
I think we have. Well, I don't know, but it's kind of like wrapping up the season, maybe.
I'm not entirely sure. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I mean we're like.
I don't know if it's like 12 episodes or 24. We're not entirely sure. Unless you know.
No, I don't know.
But yeah.
Yeah, let us know in the comments. How long's the series? How Adult Swim's gonna pack it up? But yeah, without further ado, let's just move on to the next show. We have, which would have been the Gene of AI, but unfortunately it has been delayed this week due to programming in Japan, special showing. So it took their time spot. So it'll be a week delay for the Gene of AI.
Mm-hmm.
So sorry to tell you guys, but that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. And yeah, we'll see. We'll be back with it next week. But until then, we've moved on to the next anime that did not get delayed. We have Helck, episode 7, and we found out why these human heroes are not afraid of death.
Well, that was crazy. That whole moment.
Mm-hmm. Because the group is just asking questions like what's the purpose?
Yeah, because at first they were getting shot with arrows and stuff, and they're like, wait, they're not hitting us directly.
Yeah, they're not shooting at us. They're shooting at the captured angels.
Yeah, and I was like, what? Okay. And then I kind of put 2 and 2 together, so I was like, oh, they're probably gonna reincarnate in a way.
No, yeah,
because they're not human. They're not human at that point. Because I remember Helck said that they ain't human. I don't know those, humans anymore. So I was like, oh, okay.
No, yeah, most definitely. But I guess this episode kind of shows that light of it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's pretty crazy. So now, like, I think in everyone's question is like, how do we defeat him now? Since we can't even kill him at this point.
They gotta kill the source.
Yeah, which we found out who this main source of power is, and that is
the Human King.
The Human King. That's right, there. Ding, ding, ding.
Never mind.
No.
Dio.
You're right.
It's Dio.
No, it's not Dio. He's not even in this anime. But yeah, it's the Human King, which kind of looks like
Dio.
Shut the Does that look, you know what? It would be cooler if it did look like Dio.
Takes off his mask. It's Dio underneath.
Yeah, because he has like kind of like a Iron Maiden mask looking thing, right?
Yeah.
So like, oh, you had a good theory about who the Hero King could be, right?
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead, tell it.
Basically, it might be the brother.
Yeah. I was like, ooh, that's interesting.
Yeah, because that's why he kind of despised his. The I guess the reasoning why he got sent there, I guess, to hell.
Oh, Helck?
Yeah. Why he was hated, I think it was because of that reason.
Yeah, because they don't make it more personal why Helck doesn't attack any of the heroes or the angels.
Yeah, because he doesn't have any grudges with them, except for,
his brother.
Yeah.
Which, obviously from what we know so far, he is accused of being a brother killer.
Mm-hmm.
So it will make sense for why that theory might be true.
Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. But it's a good theory. It's a good theory. I liked when I heard it. I was like, ooh, that's a good one. But yeah, they found out that it's the Human King by obviously Itsu, or cat sisters.
This whole episode was the side characters for once.
Yeah,
the whole episode.
Yeah, we got no Helck and no Vermilion. They were like cast. They were step on the sideline this time, and it was.
Yeah, they're still in the beach.
Yes, it's still Paradise Island.
Yeah,
with adorable chicken.
Dumb chicken.
No, beautiful chicken.
But yeah,
they're basically obviously planning what's to do next. And
I guess the battles, right? They have to do the whole like map thing that we're introducing.
yes,
Right.
like the whole like who has the stronger creatures, like basically world building. It was a
Yeah.
world building episode, honestly.
I like that they had ranking systems for it. Like, oh, this is C tier, this is E tier, this is F
Yeah,
tier,
but
and triple S.
they were making fun of the girl explaining it though, because they were like, because they had humans under C tier,
Yeah.
and they're like, no, that's definitely wrong now.
Who knows? Maybe he's right. We don't even know. Maybe there's something stronger than humans.
No, but that's what the demons were saying. They're like,
Yeah.
no, they're pretty freaking strong if they're C tier.
What if A tier's higher than that, or B tier's higher than that?
I don't know. No say,
Like
man.
like Heckle, he's probably in another level.
Probably. He's probably no tier.
What if he's ascended human? He's superhuman.
Heckle tier. It's only Heckle and the chicken.
Oh my god. Well, this episode, the chicken messed up.
I know. And it was funny, like, because, what's his name? The blue hair demon guy?
The Lord.
Yeah, the Lord.
guy.
He makes, like, a portal kind of like where they fell into, but, like, only small items could go through. And, like, it looked like it was about to kill him. And it took so much energy out of him. And then when it gets to the...
Yeah, because that item was pretty much like a pinpoint kind of thing, and it'll like direct them like back.
Mhm. Yeah, it was basically like telling them, like, yeah, you guys should come back.
Yeah.
This is how you do it. But, the chicken was like, yo, that's a cute fruit there.
And then
We need fire.
that orange kind of tastes good. I'ma eat it.
Yeah.
And then our girl told him basically to throw the sticks in the fire, since the fire was getting put out.
She was like, you threw something? I was like, nah. Nothing I can think of that's important.
So yeah, they'll be stuck in that island for a bit longer, I guess.
Yeah, I'll give it like another episode.
Probably.
But yeah, now the demon
Hey,
world.
they're getting used to each other.
Oh yeah, very much so. Heiko and Vermilion.
Yeah, for that little tiny portion. She's not thinking of, oh look, he's gonna
He's the
kill
bad
me.
guy, yeah. I mean, she's all he got. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, interesting world building episode, and I wonder if they could get to the Human King, if that's possible. Until then, they guys prepare for defenses.
Yep.
Yeah, that was basically the episode. Anything else you want to add, David?
I guess that the sisters are pretty much the recon in a way, where we could hear. I mean, we could like at least get a description of what's happening on the human angel side, I guess.
Yeah, and I think that's the biggest advantage they got, because what is the greatest thing you could have in combat? Intel, bro.
Yeah.
You're supposed to say what, bro? But yeah.
Yeah, and then of course, like you said earlier, that she saw when they got reincarnated, so they return back and forth kind of thing, so they could keep coming in forces. So what can they do against that? That was the big question for all of them.
What can you do?
Yeah. That was it.
Oh yeah. Interesting episode. Yeah, can't wait for more. With that being said, we move on to the next anime. We have Regina of the Seven Blades, Spellblades, episode 8. And we get introduced to a new character named Rossi. And he has a hate boner against Oliver.
And his squad.
Yes, he hates that they're the main characters and he's not. That it took him 8 episodes to introduce him. And with his hatred towards them, he wants to have a tournament arc with them.
Kind of.
Not
It
really.
didn't feel like one.
No, it didn't. It sucked. But
It was just one fight.
I know. I wanted more. I actually wanted what's her name?
And Omar's entertaining fight right there. That first fight, it was amazing in his eyes. Right, Omar?
Talk about the Naomi fight?
Yeah.
Nah, that thing was boring. They were like, I mean, I like the idea of it, right? They were like, oh, Naomi can't use magic, so I'm gonna use magic to beat her. But no one told anyone that Naomi also has hostile swords, so it just breaks spells.
It doesn't break spells. It bends it. All right.
Whatever.
God.
You're losing your sanity over this anime, bro.
Yes. But he already knew that.
Yeah. They don't know. Tell him why you hate it.
Because he knows that. Everything he knows, because he knows he's a wizard, bro.
Who's he?
He's a wizard.
You talking about Oliver?
Yeah.
There you go, man.
Well, he is a wizard. They're all wizards, you know?
Yeah.
But he's an intelligent wizard, apparently.
He's Merlin, apparently. The foreseeing god. No, yeah, but like, I guess the only thing I did like was them trying to train Pete into fighting because he got mollywopped by Rossi, and they were like, and then he's like, "Oh, you're gonna go back to your friends because they're gonna protect you because you're a weak ass," and they're like, he's like, "What?" And so he's trying to get better at fighting, but like for like a minute though, because that's not the whole episode, unfortunately.
Nope.
Like David was saying earlier, this episode just jumps from here, point A, point B.
This whole show.
Point C, point D, point E.
And that's the thing too. That some of these stuff don't get explained, so they just brush it over, and we're like, okay, so I guess it needs to happen. Like the coins, I don't know what the coins are.
I'm telling you, man, it was just buy a cup of noodles.
The noodle star, heck yeah, give me a noodle star. Put it on my name. I need that good noodle.
And if you have like 5 cup of noodles, you're like the best.
No, good noodle.
Good noodle
From SpongeBob.
Oh,
You know the stars, the good noodle stars. It's those stars. Just to see how good of a noodle you are.
And but yeah, what was it called? Oliver goes to the labyrinth. He encounters with Salvadori again, but I guess we get a little bit of backstory with her, why she's kind of down there, right?
I don't know.
I don't know. But yeah, she shows up for a bit.
She's just down there. She's like a dropout in a way. She's just down there.
That's the vibe I got too. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, she's just a dropout at this point.
This labyrinth is just a bunch of dropouts down
Bunch
there.
of flunkies.
That's how it feels. Like you live and breathe down there.
You can't get no,
You don't want to go out there.
no coffee.
Jeez.
But yeah, I guess the most important part of the episode was Rossi versus Oliver. The thing they talked about in the beginning of the episode. It happened.
In the Shadow of Leagues.
Shadow Leaks. Oh, his cult.
Yeah.
Yeah, they talk.
Brothers and sisters.
They talked for a bit. But I guess that's the thing I took out of it. Is like Oliver fighting Rossi, and Rossi fights dirty. He doesn't fight traditional.
They don't even tell us how he followed him. He's just like, oh,
I happen to be here.
yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah, he just.
We guessed that you were. No, I guess you were following me. I was like, oh, okay, I guess you found me. And I was like, all right, cool.
Yo, Oliver got rocked.
He got rocked, sure.
I don't know, man. After the end of the fight, it looked like Oliver got the worst end of it.
Oh, because of his punches in his face.
Yeah.
I don't know. They forgot to animate the other part, you know. Supposed to have like a
Yeah, that
cut
was
somewhere.
weird. Like, technically, Oliver won because, he's just the greatest fighter ever.
You heard like a slap,
Yeah,
big
like
old slash.
he slashed Rossi. I don't know if he cut off his fingers or his chest. Like, he looked fine after the fight. I'm like, from what I'm looking at, it looked like Oliver got his ass beat.
Yeah.
But he won, and he got like a gold coin to buy some cup of noodles. So, and then off of the cliffhanger with Rossi versus some random dude who apparently
Also lives in this sewer
in
system.
the labyrinth, and they got beef, and they're gonna fight.
They're like, hey, I need that coin back.
I don't have enough for cup of noodles, so I need one.
Oh, God. Stupid.
I'm sorry, guys. It's just I'm trying to make this as entertaining as I can. It's like David said earlier. It's just all over the place. I don't know where we're going from here and what Oliver's cult is gonna do.
Yeah, because we still don't. We have a goal, but what direction are we going right now?
Yeah.
Like, are you like? There's too much stuff happening. Like, what's important? The I guess your group, or is it the teachers you want to take down?
It's like
there's no like him. We don't. You know what's missing? Like him monologuing.
or like what he's thinking of.
Yeah, like we should get like monologues of him having like conversations within his head. Like maybe, you know, the way he is, like he's like, you know, shy kind of talk kind of person. When he goes psycho, he goes like different and stuff. Give that monologue at least a different like conversation or something, you know, like he's talking to a friend nicely, but all of a sudden in his head he's like, I hate this girl or I hate this guy kind of thing. I wish that was more like that. That would have brought more life to the show.
You mean to the character?
Yeah.
No, I figure because Oliver plays one note throughout his whole
until he goes crazy,
if you call it that.
Yeah.
But yeah, because Oliver has so much going on. He has, you know, his friends that he made up, that he made in school, and he has his cult that's going on, plus his fucking
the cult that we don't know what the hell it is.
Yeah, why he needs a cult, and then he has the redemption for his dead mother, and you're like,
and he knows that the fact that it's the teachers.
Yeah. And you're like, how are we doing all that? What is the end game?
Yeah.
I think that's supposed to frustrate.
Or where's the goal going to?
Because these last 2 episodes, they've just been messing around with, you know, just regulars.
Throughout the whole show.
Well, I guess these two, but after the reveal of him being a cult leader, like after that, like it's just been like messing around.
No, I guess before that it was more direct, but we didn't have a goal. Now we have a goal, but now we don't know where to go with this goal. You get me? So it was the same thing, but just now we have more information that really doesn't matter at this point. Because we don't know where we're going. Yeah. It's funny how this ended up turning.
Well, yeah, because I know when we started it, I liked it because of the action. I was like, oh damn, this actually has pretty good budget for the action. But now we're not getting no action, so now I'm seeing all the problems this show's having, and I'm like, what the hell?
I think I started seeing it on 2, so that's why I was like, oh damn, that's where we're going. And yeah, that was the episode.
Yeah, that was the episode. Sorry for being all over the place this one, because that is how the show's running. With that being said, we move on to the next anime. We have Temple, aka TenPuru, episode 8.
The Christmas Day
slash hot spring episode with a little bit of Kaguya.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I mean, this episode was fun. It was a fun episode. Then, you know, and especially it was heartwarming with like the whole Christmas gifts. You know, oh let's do this tie rope against our gifts.
The funny one was where she tied herself because she didn't have a gift.
Yeah. Oh my.
Yeah.
I was like, what are you doing? No, they were like, what are you doing, Mai? It's like, oh, we don't do this here in this country. I'm like, yes, we do.
And then our boy didn't have a gift because
So
he only had one gift, and it's for, you know, his girl.
Yeah, Izihara.
Yeah.
And oh, that was sweet too.
So it's like, I don't have a gift. Oh, like, oh, we'll make this ticket for, you know, you could do whatever. You have to do something for that specific person.
Yeah, but that didn't matter because I guess they were lucky. They ended up with their own gifts. And they're like, oh, okay, so now I got the IOUs or something. But my favorite gift was that doll.
Oh, jeez.
Come on, that wasn't funny. It had different settings on that doll, and they were like,
It's funny because it's by the main girl.
yeah.
But she didn't know, I guess, right?
No, she didn't know.
Yeah.
Because it did look like it looked like one of those Russian dolls, but like it's just when you look at it and when it does, you're like, oh.
Yeah.
But it was cute after that, the whole Christmas thing when both our MCs exchange gifts, and they
They got pretty much the marriage bracelets kind of thing, right?
I don't know if it was a marriage once, but like yes, exactly, kind of like the meaning of it, right?
Yeah.
And that's why
the friend gave the smug face.
yeah, she was like, oh, you guys are here.
And it was funny because they did it separately, so they didn't even know.
Yeah, but it was cute. It was a very cute gift, and that was very wholesome.
But no, they gotta save the temple, and they need to repair shit.
Yeah, because it looks ugly,
Yeah.
except for that statue.
No, they gotta fix that.
No, it looks cool like that.
No, they gotta fix it.
So they gotta do that, but before, after they go to the hot springs, because that was part of the
It's part of the thing.
Christmas gifts that they got from Kaguya, and she's like, "Yo, come in the hot springs."
And now we got the continuation of last episode, I guess. The whole the girl, that one girl, what's her name? Recording girl.
Kaguya.
It's Kaguya. Oh, okay.
That was her name. Yeah. Her whole reasoning why she's here, why
Taking them down. Taking our boy down.
I was about to say taking who down?
Oh, come on, man. Well, they said it last episode.
Yeah. But the reason why she's taking him down is because she's making Mai to
Mai pretty much to make her back, become what the mom is, pretty much.
whore. Right?
Yeah, so
right?
so pretty much that's gonna happen. He needs him out of here.
Yeah, because she's making him too nice.
Yeah.
And she can't complete her goal of sleeping with 100 men. Come on. And she tries everything. And I was impressed how the commitment she went to get him out of here.
I'm amazed how much he was committed to stopping himself.
Hey, man, that's why I like this guy. He's not your typical harem character.
No, sir.
But God bless him.
The power he maintained, man.
Yep.
To a point where he took himself a low blow. That was funny.
Yeah, because she tricked him into him drinking, like, I guess Viagra juice.
I think so.
And I was like, I knew it too. Like, if someone offers you a drink and you don't know what it is, bro, at that point you should never take it.
Hey, that guy was polite apparently, and from what he saw, everyone was it was nice here apparently.
It was. She rented out the whole inn. That was funny. I was like, oh.
Hey, they got money.
I thought she owned it. That's why I was like, oh, that's why they're acting like that.
They got the money.
She got the money.
Oh, they both have money. Technically, they're both rich.
Oh yeah, you're right. Her and Mai.
Yeah.
I'm like, who are you talking about, both?
Well, the one that she's trying to protect.
Yeah. No, you're right.
And yeah.
But yeah, like if he leaves, she could solve their problems. And so that's what.
To a point where she's like, "Hey, I'll pay the whole loan for you. Don't worry."
No, yeah, she could literally solve both his and the temple's problems if he just leaves.
And stops there.
Mm-hmm. That's where it ends off, and you're like, "Damn." I mean, I would take it, even though those girls are adorable.
Yeah, because I think she did give him one question, like, what are you gonna do after you're done paying?
Yeah. Like after your goal's done, like
Yeah.
what's next?
What is your actual goal? And he had to think about it. Like he was dumbfounded at that point. And yeah, that's what left him thinking.
Left them dazed.
Yeah.
But yeah, I actually liked it. I liked the ending of it, even though like this whole hijinks thing. But yeah, another great episode for Tempo, aka TenPuru, and can't wait to see what his answer is. With that being said, we move on to the next anime. We have Undead Girl Murder Farce, episode 7, aka the banquet episode. Now, you might be wondering, what is the banquet? Well, we finally have a name for Moriarty's group, and they're nasty.
They won.
Yeah.
They won this fight.
No, Winnie's understatement. They mollywopped the rest of this people.
Yeah, fighting wise, they were done.
They were powerful.
Yeah. Took out some teammates. It was insane.
Hey, man. Jack the Ripper, man. That's a scary... Literally, he is, like, in Legend, a scary dude. But just what they made him in this anime, even more terrifying than he is.
Pretty much. But yeah, like the Sherlock part, pretty much he was in a standstill at this point, so he couldn't do anything. So he was just hearing out what were you like? What is your plans, kind of thing, you know?
Yeah, because
Moriarty.
Yeah, because Sherlock, he did outbest Alistair with his Barutsu style.
Yeah.
Because Alistair poisoned himself. Because, Sherlock did what, if you've seen the Sherlock Holmes with Robert Downey Jr., that kind of fighting technique, which I was like, yes, they did it. But that's when Moriarty came in, and you're like, oh, damn.
Yeah, so it ended up being a draw at the end, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because, Moriarty was just basically info dumping why they're there.
Yeah.
And what is the end goal with them, which is basically make the ultimate being, which Moriarty's trying to make Jack the Ripper into.
And that's why they're using our main girl's body.
Aya, because she has the immortal body, which is apparently over 1,000 years she's been living. And whoever made her she hates him.
Yeah.
But like Moriarty is like, I condone him.
That's how crazy this man is.
Yeah. But it was fascinating just learning why both Sherlock and Aya have beef with Moriarty. I thought that was funny. And I guess the second fight with the Maid and Carmilla, she almost beat her. She was this close to beating Carmilla, but she
got poisoned.
Yeah.
So she thought she was gonna win, but she didn't win because she got poisoned, and also there's pleasure poison and poison as well.
Yes. Seeing sides of the Maid that I never thought I would see.
Yeah. So that match ended up a draw as well. You know what? They kind of drawed.
They all drew.
Yeah.
I mean, if you really think
but
about,
they still got their ass beat.
Yeah, it was nasty.
Yeah.
I mean, those two agents, they died.
Yeah.
the white coats, man, how Fatima died, bro. That was nasty.
And then our Oni Slayer also got himself beat.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, because Jack the Ripper is also an Oni, as we found out.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
So both of them are the same thing.
Yeah. They're both from.
So they're hybrid Onis.
Yes.
So they're not even original Onis. So he was also part of Moriarty's experiment.
No, he is pure Oni. It's just that he was with that group of Onis that he captured.
Oh,
because he was infusing every Oni to like see what the cap was.
Okay, so that's
and he ended up escaping. Yeah, he ended up escaping there. But he is pure Oni. He's just the last of his kind.
Okay, so that's maybe I got confused there. Okay.
Because all the Oni powers were going to Jack, and that's why Jack the Ripper was a bit scary and nasty with his powers. And I like how Lupin
He's
just,
I'm out.
yeah, literally just saw Jack and he was like, that diamond ain't worth it. I'm getting out of here.
I'm gone.
Later.
Deuces.
And the Phantom's like, where are we going? He's like, no, we gotta leave, bro.
I don't want to deal with that.
We don't want to deal with this. That was funny.
But jokes on them.
Yeah, jokes on the banquet group when they thought.
They left.
Yes, because they got the diamond.
Yeah, the diamond, they're gone. You know,
they got it. They dipped.
And then Moriarty's like congratulating Jack the Ripper and stuff, like, you did it, man.
That's my guy.
Let's see it.
Let's see that beautiful diamond. And he checks his right pocket, and oh no, what happened? What's not there, Jack?
It was the similar thing to what we watched earlier with Horimiya. You know, a little hole inside of the pocket.
Oh yeah, that's what we'll get into. But yeah, same situation with that show, with this one, and you're like, no way. Did the Arnie Slayer outsmart him? And he did. When they were fighting against each other, I guess he knew he was not gonna win, so he pulled a fast one.
Yeah, so he got his ass beat, but he outsmarted him in a way where he got himself beat, but he made a slash to his suit, so he made a hole through his pocket that caused the diamond to fall into his hands, pretty much.
Yeah, into his jacket.
That was weird. I was curious. So what was that before the fight? Because he didn't remove the jacket until like later on, I guess, right?
Yeah,
I do not remember.
Yeah, when he first encountered him, he had his clothes on.
So that's when he took the diamond, right?
Yeah, because
I guess
Jack already had it when he came in.
Yeah,
he got the diamond, and that's why he did that first before taking off his clothes. Because that's why he took off his clothes, because it looked like he was getting serious, which he did, but it was him like just to rest assured that the diamond's right there.
Yeah.
And, you know, it looked like they lost, but it turns out that Sherlock and I have won that fight, quote unquote, with having the diamond. And the diamond has a secret message within it. If it's in the right light, in the right place, it shows a hidden message of a
Wolf's Land, I think.
Certain location, yes.
Something about Wolf's Land.
Of werewolves, lichens, however you interpret it.
Yeah.
That is the next destination, because that is where Moriarty and their group are going to get, because they need the powers of the werewolf into Jack the Ripper to become the ultimate being.
Yeah, because werewolves are close to like vampires wise too, like immortals, right?
No.
Mortality or no?
They're just more powerful.
Oh, more power.
Obviously in the night, right?
Yeah.
You see the full moon, and nothing.
No, yeah, you know what? Yeah, you're right.
Because Jack already has powers of Anoni and a vampire.
Yeah, so yeah, immortality is already there. I guess more power, right?
And he also wanted to cover the weaknesses between each creature. So that's why if he doesn't get the werewolf powers, like he's weak to silver bullets or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Which is interesting. So I was like, okay. So it's just to cover everybody's weaknesses and strengths. The ultimate chimera. That's what Moriarty wants to make.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Fun episode.
Yes, very fun episode. Obviously, I love our new group, because they're a bunch of famous creatures working together. And it begs the question how Aya and the gang are going to overcome them. Do they have a powerhouse creature that we don't know yet? Who knows? Are they going to recruit Dracula?
You know what? I have a feeling probably our Oni Slayer himself didn't put his 100.
No.
Maybe. It was just probably
he was
an
still,
act.
Yeah, he was still acting cocky.
Yeah.
And maybe, if I'm being realistically, maybe they'll get the help from Lupin and the Phantom.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, hey, maybe we could give you the diamond or something like that if you help us. And then we could see Goemon.
Oh, jeez.
They didn't show him. Maybe they talked about him.
I think it's just a story.
Oh, gotcha. Well, what if it?
Oh my God. You know what? Keep on believing, man. Go ahead.
Thanks. But yeah, fun episode like David said. Probably like my favorite episode of the week. So, but yeah. That being said, we move on to the next anime. We have My Happy Marriage, episode 7, and we get to see.
I guess it was two kind of sides. Our boy just working on trying to. He said hide Mayo's history, right? So no one could know about it, right? Or was he just looking it up?
He was trying to find out where Mio's bloodline came from.
There you go. Yeah,
but
my bad.
there's no like really evidence or source of Mio's bloodline, so it's very hard to find it. That's why he's like a background searcher.
And then Mio's pretty much trying to, like from the other episode, pretty much be ladylike, yeah, elegant, and have class, because she is high royalty when she's gonna marry Koto. And I guess the biggest thing in this episode was the whole, what was it? Her terror nights or night terrors. My bad. There you go.
Her powers, basically. Yeah. Her powers literally awakening within the minutes of every episode. It's becoming more and more blatant that she is tapping into it, and that she has, I guess, the powers to tap into people's memories, into their minds, and into their dreams. So you're like, whoa. And that's the reason why maybe the barrier that they have around their house, it never crashed, because she's just tapping into maybe her mother's past. That's what I'm thinking of, or like her own mind, because it's very dark of her, obviously her past life and stuff.
And then the guy finally came into the story, the one that the protector, I guess.
Yes, Arita,
yeah,
the new character in this episode. He is. I still don't trust him, but he is revealed that like he knows about Mio's bloodline, and I guess they're like a long-lasting tradition of protecting them.
Yeah,
I think that's what he is. But it came out weird, and he comes out like, I'm gonna sue your girl kind of vibe, and I don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
Koto's a nice dude. He went far and wide to protect her, and I don't like Arita just coming in the soup like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm making clam chowder and they just put cheddar on it. Like, no.
I think that was most of the episode, huh? Yeah.
I mean, we could talk about the grotesques, the whole what Koto and the other military men are trying to prevent from happening, from like the city getting destroyed from the grotesque demons. Or they came out from the last episode.
Yeah, but it wasn't a lot, though.
No, it wasn't a lot, but like that's what is keeping Koto and Mayo apart, because he's so busy with work.
Yeah, he's busy.
But yeah, that was basically it. Very good episode, I think, with the whole what's going on with Mio and how it's overwhelming him with all the power she's kind of getting.
Yeah, to a point where she fainted on the guy's arms.
Yeah, Arita's arms.
Yeah.
And how Arita plays in the role here. Is he really the protector, or is he
separating them?
Yeah. Who knows? And
we'll see in the next episode.
And I also like the cute moments with Mayo and Koto's sister more. Like her even opening up to saying, you could call me sister if you really want to, because we're family now. And she just can't. I thought it was a very deep moment. But yeah, great episode. Cannot wait for more. With that being said, we move on to the next anime. We have Horimiya, The Missing Piece, episode 9, aka the Sawada episode, aka the pervy teacher.
Or how they like to say it, the name of the title, Teachers.
Yeah, Teachers, because there's 2. But obviously they focus more on Sawada. They both get screen time.
Yeah, she came up a bit more in and out. She was in and out.
Oh, you're talking about that the professor lady?
Yeah.
I was talking about the coat guy. The
Oh,
one
that
you-
guy too.
the
Well,
one you-
that's at the end.
yeah. But
Towards the end. Yeah.
I thought it was funny first half with like the whole
Pigtails.
the pigtails and like no he didn't notice until someone until blonde hair girl. She was like, "Why you got those on, Teach?"
Yeah, his whole bit or what he is in general is just like, I like girls kind of thing. That was his whole bit throughout the whole episode.
Yeah,
But it was funny though, the pigtail thing. That was hilarious.
yeah. I mean, that's how he was in the main.
No, yeah. So that was nothing different on this episode
just-
from his personality.
yeah. It's just more of that.
Yeah.
Just trying to look at high school girls.
Yeah.
But I also thought it was funny with the other teacher, with the whole pocket situation.
Oh yeah.
And literally losing keys.
Yeah, the hole in the pocket, you know.
Yep. I got a hole in my pocket. But it was cute that blonde hair girl, she has her own sewing kit, like she brings along, fixes his pocket, and makes the other makes the boy, I forget his name.
Taru.
Yeah, Taro makes him jealous. He's like, she never does that for me. Why did she do that for me? I hate her.
No, but she did it for him.
Because of the.
Well, she constantly does it. That's why she probably brings it.
Yeah,
The sewing kid because of him.
Taro always misses a button or something like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's sweet. But,
He was just jealous.
him being a guy, bro.
He was jelly.
It's like, why are you touching his hands like that?
Like, don't touch anyone's hands like that no more. That's weird.
Do that for me. And she's like, no.
That's weird.
So yeah, it was cute with them too.
Yeah.
And then the pervy teacher is just funny.
The teacher that does not know what's happening half the time.
Oh,
Confused.
Yeah, it was weird that the end of the episode, like what was it, Rengoku and Hori oversleeping, like way oversleeping, being in school at 9 p.m. and they locked.
Yeah, that one.
They locked themselves in.
No, they didn't lock themselves in. He locked the room because he didn't see inside.
The teacher?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's why he's like, hey, why you lock the door when you gotta look in here before you lock the door, man.
It's a good thing he lives by the school, right?
Yeah. Easy.
But not much to say. Just a fun time if you watch the episode. Just a fun old time. And with that, we move on to the next anime. We have
The Duke of Death and His Maid, Season 2, Episode 8.
We're at the 2/3 way, baby.
Oh, man. What an episode.
Yeah.
Damn.
So, I guess we got to start with the Viola cuff side quest.
Oh, that was
happened in the first
adorable.
part. That was really cool.
That was
I
so
liked it.
cute.
I'm trying to think. Did those two really interact at all on the first season? I don't think they did.
I guess this is the first time they hang out in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. Yeah, because like they vibed really well and really fast.
Before that, it was funny with the whole cat thing. I mean the lion.
Oh.
Because at first, it was the whole other lion, but it was an actual lion this time.
I'll be honest, I was kind of expecting them to have the red
panda
back.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's an actual lion that really loves Cuff. Not as a food, not as a snack, I'm pretty sure.
That was funny.
I mean, gosh, and then just the whole day in general. The whole day in general with Cuff and
I like
and Viola was great.
I love before that too with Zane. What Zane asked, Like, oh, I like when you make the tea. What was it? What was he drinking?
I think it was tea. I'm
Yeah, he
pretty
was like,
sure it was.
Oh, I can't wait to for you to make it like for the rest of my life, kind of thing. Kind of saying like,
yeah.
and then she's like, that's too much work. And then she does a grin. I was like, ah.
Hey.
That was funny. He was disappointed because he thought he said, you know, he didn't accept it, you know, kind of in a way. But she did. I love that little grin she did. That was amazing.
Just the cute moments in general. They're sweet enough to give you to give a man diabetes. It really is. It's just
Oh man.
Even that like little kiss that she blows, because she mentions it before. It's like, oh, when I see you in the crowd, I'll be sure to blow you a kiss. She does it to Viola. It's like, oh. But the main highlight of this episode, we gotta talk about it, is Daleth and Victor.
Oh, with the brother?
Yeah.
Walter?
Walter, my bad. No, Victor. Yeah, Walter. I forgot Victor's the older brother.
Yep.
Yeah, Walter. Yeah. Daleth and Walter, yeah.
I don't know, for some reason I don't see Walter like thinking relationship wise. She is though. She is.
I think it's just
She's still with the brother thing.
It's mostly from Daleth for sure.
Yeah.
Because now it's like because of Walter's like complex with Bocchan and all that, it's like now she's like, oh, I hate you because Walter hates you. I hate you.
I hate you too. And Bocchan's like, what did I do?
Yeah.
That was funny.
When they were showing the illusion, because it's like supposed to be a serious thing, like she even swaps roles with Walter and Bocchan. It's like, oh.
Oh,
it's like, I'm the. It took me. I remember when I was watching it. It's like it took me a second. I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What? Wait, I'm the younger brother. What?
Yeah, it was when they were little, when they were tiny, huh?
Yeah. Thank God that's the only thing that they that she altered, because man, her sister Sade, she's scary.
Oh yeah, the whole moment I think with Bocchan and Alice was the big one for me in general. Because you finally see the like how Alice feels, you know? Because you know how she always teases our boy in general, you know, he's always the one he gets teased all the time, but it hits her back hard too, because she's like, you know, she really likes him, but she can't. With this curse, it's like,
it's so much to unpack, because on one hand, you know, you have her love, you have Bocchan and Alice's love for each other, and on the other hand, you have Alice's mom, who's in an eternal sleep, basically like Snow White, that's alive, but she's been asleep for just so long. It's crazy. So there's a lot to unpack, but hey, at least we know that Daleth is not a bad guy. She's on their side. But unfortunately.
What we talked about last week, Bocchan brought it up on this episode.
Wait, what was it again?
It was that he's finally opening up and he wants to be friends with everyone.
Yeah,
even with Daleth too.
Yeah, because we were literally saying how like he was because we were literally talking about like how in the beginning of the show he was like literally like was secluded off from everybody, and
he
now
was scared of his
like,
curse.
Huge, he was scared of the curse. He was like, I don't want to get close to anyone because, you know, what if they see me as like a monster? But now he has like
he embraced it. He embraced
he embraced what he has, and he's becoming friends with everyone. It's great.
Oh, that was funny, the whole genie thing.
Oh my gosh. I had a feeling like when he rubbed the lamp, I'm like, oh, it's probably gonna be related to Alice in some ways. Because if you notice, there's always a trend of like whenever they have like these fairy tale like things. They had the Alice in Wonderland thing. You had the Little Red Riding Hood thing, and now you have like the Aladdin thing, where it's like, oh, it's gonna be related to Alice in some way, and now you get to see Alice in a genie outfit. It's great.
Because the genie said like, oh, I can't, I don't have an actual form, so I just took her form.
Yeah, because you love her.
Oh, and the whole wish thing. It was like I had a feeling something was gonna happen like that too.
Yeah, because it was like, there's no way we could just solve this problem like that quickly. I mean, it's cool that like there is an actual way to actually get rid of the curse, but in his case, it's like, oh, you can't get rid of the curse. It's just transferred to someone else. So they're pretty much screwed for having that curse.
Yeah, and he's like, nah, fam, I'm not gonna give someone the burden of having this curse,
Thank God he did, because it turns out it was Rob that had
that
the
was
curse.
funny. That was funny. That moment, he's like, I got powers. Yeah.
Hey, to be fair, Rob took it way more positively than anyone expected. Thank goodness he only had that for the hedges.
Yeah, he was cutting hedges, and he ended up killing those wood hedge.
Yeah. Oh, that's a relief.
Yeah. That whole moment was funny though with him.
Yeah. But overall, yeah, it was a solid episode all around, I'd say.
Oh well, I was gonna bring up the whole Alice and Bocchan, because the whole kiss.
Oh yeah, that's true. That was the highlight right there when they kissed.
Yeah, but she felt she got teased on herself at that point, because she sees her she sees Cuff and Zane together, they kissed, they're a couple, stuff like that teased her in a way, like, oh look, why can't I have that?
Yeah, the lip balm and all that. Yeah,
like, why can't I have that? Like, why are they together but I can't be with Bocchan, kind of thing,
Yeah,
and I felt sorry for Alice, like, the good thing you're still with him, but at the same time you can't actually bond or hug or anything in general.
Just the curse, It's just that's just the sad reality of his curse. But there's workarounds though. There's workarounds. There's a really clever workaround. It's like, kiss me, and it's like, oh, they got the glass. They can make that work.
I love that little thing she said too. The whole poem thing.
Oh gosh.
She's like, no, I meant poem. Write your poem.
Yeah. Gosh.
Jeez. Great episode.
Alice is the queen of teasing,
Yeah. But yeah, so that was the episode in general. I enjoyed it. I had a fun time on this episode.
I did too. It was a nice proper like mix between getting main story stuff out of the way, but also like the cute side stuff with between Bocchan and Alice, and then also the beginning with the Viola and Cuff. Yeah, overall it was
and then of course then Alice knows that her mom's alive,
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that's another goal they have in mind, that they gotta get her back, pretty much. Remove the curse, just like our Bocchan as well,
Yeah, and the fact that they're related, it gives them that much more of a drive to actually undo what happened between the two.
Yeah,
for sure.
So yeah, we gotta move on to the next anime. We have Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation Season 2 Episode 8.
Yeah.
I actually enjoyed this episode. This episode was fun.
It was a great episode. It felt like more was done compared to last episode. Last episode was just kind of stalling on the whole figurine thing.
Yeah.
But now I felt like we had a good, basically a two-parter really. Because the first part was like the whole Ellen Elise with Rudius' senpai.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the fact that like he likes Ellen Elise despite her curse, but don't matter, you know. True love
forgot
wins
about the
out.
curse. To tell you the truth.
Yeah, Ellen Elise's curse.
Oh, it's like it's like Duke of Death.
Oh,
he's gonna try to get rid of the curse, man.
I know.
So
Don't worry, I'm the only man you need.
I was amazed. I was like, oh shit! So he's gonna try to get rid of her curse now.
Yeah.
Hopefully they stick together, I guess, right?
Hopefully. it's like I don't know what it is with these anime that have like these a lot more like younger MCs with these like old, not really like older women, I guess. With Ellen Elise's case, she's an elf.
Yeah.
So she can live like a long time. But there's definitely a pattern I'm noticing.
Cliff is in love, man. And
he is indeed in love.
He wants
what's more to be said?
Yeah, that's right. I like that Rudius is like, oh, this is not gonna work out. Oh wait, what? No, it worked out?
No, you know the thing I like though is the fact that Ellen Elise first thought that he was pimping him out.
Oh, that was funny. Yeah. I was like, okay.
It's like, you don't need to do this. You know that, right? Like, no, he doesn't like you that bad. He likes you as like a person. He wants to be. He's in love with you.
So yeah, so that was the thing through the episode. They were still in the background, just together. They were sitting together. Oh, she was sitting on him.
They were lovey-dovey all over each other.
Pretty much like every team comedy kind of thing. Rom-com.
Which is crazy to think about, because when you first see Cliff, or when we first saw Cliff, he was super stoic, like, oh, no nonsense. Oh, I'm gonna be number one in this academy. You know, I don't need love. But no, as soon as they pair up, oh,
until that day he saw her through the window.
I know, yeah, everything changed, you know, love at first sight.
Yep. Jeez. I like that the clay guy was still there too. Like, you just see him in the background too. You just see the guy, the background characters. Oh,
yeah, Zanoba, right?
And then this episode, like, I think the major part of this episode was Persona and what's the other girl's name?
Lenoa and Persona. The fact that they have their mating season thing going on.
Lion battles.
Yeah.
Or beast battles. My bad.
Beast battles for matrimony and starting a family.
And since they got a boss,
they got a boss.
Quagmire over here.
Yeah, Quagmire. Yeah.
So he's got to deal with the whole shenanigans pretty much.
Yeah.
So they got to get through him in order to get the girls, in a way.
Yeah, basically he's like their bodyguard. He's like, oh, you want to get to them, you have to get through me. And obviously it's Rudius, so it's like you pretty much know that he's gonna be able to take down everybody, except or not really except, until we see the Demon King show up.
Yeah, his name's weird. Is Badigadi?
It's Badigadi, but basically he wants to be called Body. That's his name. Yeah, he's the fiance of the Empress that gave Rudius his demon eye.
That one little lolly girl.
Yeah.
A while back. Season 1.
Yep. Season 1 part 2.
Yeah.
Gotta be specific. But yeah, no, Body, I love, can I say this right now? I love Body's design. I love the whole like 6-arm, like muscle like god kind of aesthetic.
He
really reminds me of like the Indian like kind of gods, like like Shiva and all them. Those like they're like super built. They're really strong.
He gave me the the attitude of Ryder.
Iskander, right?
Iskander.
From Fate Zero? Yeah. Where he's like, where everything is like noble. Oh, my word, it's like this is the king's word.
Yeah, that's how
we'll
it
fight
felt.
to the death, but this is going to be a grand, noble spectacle. I love characters like that, man. Like I love it like when you have like these like higher than life kind of characters that don't give a damn about anything. They're so cool, man. They're really cool.
That the one thing that I got curious is he got pretty quiet when he brought up the one dude.
Wait, which one?
What's his name?
Oh, not Orsted.
Yeah.
Because he brought up Man God at first. He
But
brought up Man God and he's like, oh, where have you heard of Man God? And that didn't give him that much of a reaction. But Orsted though.
Yeah, Orsted. Yeah, that was another.
Yeah.
That's the one that gave him.
I love that Rudius, like he asked specifically, it's like, hey, I don't plan on dying, so if I lose, please spare me, because 2 years ago I fought Orsted and nearly to death, and I want to run back with them, basically. Oh man.
Because of course he doesn't believe that he's like super duper powerful, but he is powerful. Even the guy already knew he was that powerful. That's why he came all the way over here, just to see how powerful he is again.
Hey, but you know what my favorite thing about this episode was?
He died.
The fight. Well, no, not just that, but like the fact that the attack that Rudius did, he made a drill.
Yeah.
He basically did a Gurren Lagann like Giga Drill Breaker, but like in a small form. It's great. He made a spinning drill. He basically mass compressed his attack, gave him the strongest attack there is, and almost killed Body. Took his arms off, but that was still good enough because all he needed was, hey, as long as you wound me, that's all you get. That's all.
That's your dub.
You're done.
Yeah, you get the dub if you do it,
Mm-hmm.
Or else you get the L.
No, I love the fact that he gave him a punch back.
Oh yeah. Because he knew that hurt.
Oh yeah.
So that's why he punched him back. He's like, screw you.
Oh man.
And then we got, of course, Fitz.
Sylphie,
yes.
Yeah.
Getting advice too and all that stuff. Her helping as well.
Oh, with the cliff thing, right? Okay,
Yeah.
so I'll be honest. I was kind of half expecting there to be like what was it? Like those misunderstandings. How it's like, oh, a friend of mine actually likes this one girl. I'm so happy he just straight up said, it's Cliff. It's Cliff. Cliff's the one that has the girl problems, or not the girl problems, but he's the one that likes Ellen Elise.
Oh, she got upset though when she brought up the other girl though.
Oh.
I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gone. Jerk. Pretty much that's how it felt,
Yeah, it was pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much how. But hey, to be fair though, he still doesn't know if Sophie's a guy or not.
That's why he was asking a guy advice,
Yeah, of course.
If this is right,
Yeah, like, oh, the one Fitz likes. Oh, it must be Princess Ariel. Oh man.
God, I always hate
it was overall a solid episode. I really enjoyed this one, both parts.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
The Body gets to stay too. That's the best part. It's like an extremely Goofy movie all over again. Where like Goofy shows up and Mac's like.
So what? So he because he had the uniform, right? Was that the
uniform? He has a uniform,
Yeah.
so I don't know. I assume he's like just a student and not a professor. Professor would make a lot more sense, but who knows? Maybe he's actually just. Maybe he looks like he's like in his late 30s, early 40s, but he's actually a teenager. Ooh. We don't know that.
This looks like an ensemble, you know. That's how you say the word? Ensemble? I can't say the word.
Insomnia?
No, like a group.
Ensemble.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like an ensemble cast of like all these characters. You know, you got Zanoba, you got
weirdo
Biff,
character. Oh, there was a character that they popped out, but I did not have any clue who the hell it was. Who's the blue-haired girl?
Blue-haired girl.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. When Rudius beat up the first dude.
Yeah.
I noticed that too. It looked like it was like a character that was supposed to be important, but they just kind of glossed over her. I'm curious too.
Was she stalking him, and then I guess that was it?
I guess, yeah.
Because he didn't say anything.
That, yeah, they never really brought her back at all. Yeah, she was just kind of there.
Yeah, so that was.
Oh.
Yeah, because she did not look like a background character. She looked like a character we were gonna get introduced to.
No, she was specifically with that other dude.
Yeah.
I like how Rudius was like straight up was like, "Hey, I'm straight, by the way. I'm just letting you know."
Oh, because he thought he was good. He thought he was in it for him. Yeah. No, but then funny. Yeah, that whole text thing he received, and then the girls pretty much told him like, hey, you got to deal with the fights.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm curious on that girl. That caught me off guard. Yeah. I was like, who is this? I don't know you yet.
Shit.
And yeah, that was the episode. Now I'm gonna say that was the episode. I think I covered everything in the episode, or we covered in general.
Yeah, especially like all the ones that we thought were hype, which was a lot, which was definitely a lot.
Yeah. But yeah, we gotta move on to the next anime. We have Zom 100 Bucket List of Death. Not really.
Yeah, unfortunately, missing out another episode.
So it's a day ahead, I guess. So it's a Monday show, and I guess we can't cover it this Sunday. So yeah, we're gonna be a week behind, I guess, going on, right? So
yeah, so I guess it just rolled over to it being a Monday anime. So yeah, unfortunately, no more Sunday Zombie 100
for now, I guess. So far from the schedule they gave,
Yeah, schedule's all over the place for this one.
Mm-hmm. So yeah,
now news. We have news. Starting off with Jujutsu Kaisen. Obviously, it was on hiatus. Right now, it's doing the recap episodes. And yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen had revealed their Shibuya Incident arc trailer, and my God, it's hype.
Mm-hmm.
It's badass. It's like, man, I cannot wait for Jujutsu Kaisen to come back, because that is something missing. We are missing in this season. What do you think of the trailer, David?
That's where I'm terrified. I really enjoyed it, but I'm still terrified in general.
Tell me why.
Because it's done by a different director, and don't get me wrong, I like this director too, but from those 5 episodes, it didn't feel like the first season kind of feeling, I didn't get the whole, like, the oomph, you get me? Like the it looked pretty, don't get me wrong, the first 5 episodes were pretty, but I'm like, I didn't feel the impact only for that Gojo's moment. I think that's the one where
it broke the internet.
No, well, I felt the impacts hard for me wise. But we'll see. I don't know. I my hopes are still like wobbly with this new director.
And you have the old director's name, right? want to bring it up?
I don't know his name. I know his last name. I think Park.
Okay, but
yeah,
he did the previous
the season 1. Yeah,
Jujutsu Kaisen, and obviously, if you've seen the first season, you know how intense those fights are. Or sometimes even they tell their own stories.
yeah.
Like he did his previous work with the God of High School, and just that alone.
The choreographics of the fighting scenes were so amazing. So that's the thing with a different director. We'll see how he directs those newer scenes. You get me? And hopefully has that same impact as the first season. You know.
I'm just glad.
Like, don't get me wrong. It's still gonna look amazing and everything. You know. It's just I don't know. I'm being critical.
Very critical.
Yeah.
But hey, that's okay.
Yeah.
That's what we're here for, right?
Hey, this is gonna make more of an interesting view for me than usual. Yeah.
But yeah, I love the trailer. I mean, I watch it every day. Just how they did a good job in editing the song in, and just like it kind of like gives a vibe of like there's something going on, and like you don't know who's gonna win in this fight, which I do like, especially like my favorite scenes with the volcano dude just touching the humans and like burning them alive. Because I remember him very well from the first season. He left an impact on me, and obviously Gojo beat him up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't wait to see how the whole gang fights them, because it's more than just those opponents. And yeah, man, I'm super excited, and I feel special sometimes. but yeah, cannot wait. And David's skeptical. But what do you guys think? Are you guys excited as well? Did you miss Jujutsu Kaisen? Let us know. But with that being said, we move on to gaming news. We have, if you haven't heard this past week, the voice of Mario, aka Charles Martinet, is stepping down from voicing Mario and the other beloved characters that he has done, and starting to become the new Mario ambassador for Nintendo. I still don't know how to take that in. It's just like my whole life's been him voicing Mario, right?
Yeah.
And like,
The the wahoos and the yippies and
wow.
it's a me Mario,
Yeah. But I mean, I'm pretty sure that he had a good reason. Obviously, he is getting older, and he's like, maybe I should step down.
I guess give someone else a chance, to voice him. And of course, someone did have a chance, and I didn't even notice, to tell you the truth, when I saw when we talked about the trailer for Wonder World.
Yeah, the Super Wonder.
Yeah. That one I didn't notice. His voice was...
Yeah, because as also news, he's not even doing the new Mario game, which is coming out I think a couple months.
Yeah, his last role was pretty much in the Mario movie, when he played as the dad and the arcade guy, or the one that was playing the arcade machine. So yeah.
So that's crazy to think about, because he's not only just Mario, he's also Luigi, Wario, Waluigi, the brothers, basically. And forgive me if I don't know all the roles, but yeah, it's crazy. He's stepping down. I mean, that's his choice. I'm not gonna go on a rant why he should not quit or whatever. But hopefully, whoever steps into the new Mario shoes, they do as well or better. You never know. But he did a great job, Charles. You made a lot of childhoods.
Of course, the man's not dead, man. You get he'll probably conventions. You get to hear him say, the lines and stuff. So he's not completely, gone.
Yeah.
He's still
most definitely.
Yeah.
That's why it's not like super sad. It's just like,
damn.
But like you
hey,
said,
man, he's the ambassador of Nintendo of
Mario.
Mario. Yeah.
So we will see. And,
Yeah.
with that being said, we move on to our last gaming news. Tekken 8. Obviously, Gamescom happened. Actually, not a lot of games that I was looking forward to in that event. Basically, a lot of like updates on games coming up. But Tekken 8 was a big one for me and David because they revealed a lot of the single player aspect of Tekken,
and it's gonna be 32 fighters.
Yeah, which is
I thought it was gonna be much smaller, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, like 24.
Yeah,
20. Which I guess it's like
everyone's here almost.
Nah,
just playing now.
Tekken's a very big roster, but 32 is a big number, and with this trailer alone, there was a lot of characters that were just dropped on us. Like there was Yoshimitsu, Steve, Shihai, who am I missing? Kuma, the bear, the best character in the game. But yeah, that they were just thrown in here. I was like, oh my god. And the whole arcade aspect of it, since this is the first Tekken to not have an official arcade cabinet, so this is new for people making Tekken to not do an arcade cabinet version of itself. So that's, I guess, their way of kind of doing one.
And they kind of basically have it similar to the other fighting games where you have your little avatar and you fight with someone else on the same thing. Is
cabinet. I guess that's just the norm, right?
Yeah, now that became the norm. So now for the first time Tekken's doing it, right? Mm. Technically, yeah.
Yeah.
So you get to customize your character. You could move around the plaza and challenge people. One-on-ones kind of thing.
Yeah.
The usual now.
To be fair, it's not as in-depth as Street Fighter 6 character creator. They look like...
but, of course, Tekken's always been customizable outfits, always.
Mm-hmm. Which they show off in this trailer.
Yeah.
I think the biggest one was... Lily and... I'm forgetting my girl's name right now. But
Sakura?
No, it's not Sakura.
No?
Is it Sakura? Anyways, those two, when their rivalry, they switched the outfits. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, so you could even I think what was it, not Steve, what was it,
Paul,
yeah, Paul got his old outfit and stuff.
Yeah, super happy about it.
Yeah, a lot of people were happy with it too,
including him.
Yeah,
he's like, yes.
I wonder if you could wear Bruce Lee outfit.
Oh, you mean like the yellow jumpsuit?
Yeah,
maybe. I mean, it wasn't. Oh no, it was in it last Tekken. I'm pretty sure they put it in there.
Yeah. So I'm curious if they're gonna let you have that old school outfits too, as well.
Yeah, the iconic. One comes into my mind, the Jin one with the flaming
yeah. I want that. Yeah, because they really went customized on their outfits even more, huh? Than usual.
I mean, they usually are. It's just I think Tekken 7 wasn't that in depth
of
a customization, but
just like the avatars,
looking like Xbox avatars. Remember that? But yeah, I think the biggest news as well. We finally got a date, release date for Tekken 8, and David was right on the money.
Knew it was close.
Very, very soon. Not this year, though, unfortunately, but beginning of January.
Basically, the month of the beginning of the year,
yeah. January 26th, next year.
Can't wait.
Yep, that's gonna be awesome. I wonder if we still have any more characters to reveal.
Maybe.
Yeah, because we only seen one new character. Maybe we'll see like maybe 2, 3 more. I like to say.
Yeah, we still got a couple events left before that day.
You're right. And obviously there's gonna be a battle pass with I think like 4 characters. And we'll see who those people are.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm excited for Tekken 8. And obviously the next fighting game's coming up, Mortal Kombat 1, but so we're not in a fighting game drought, so that's the best part about being a gamer.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. And that's going to wrap up the news segment. That's going to wrap up the podcast. If you made this far, thank you. And you just listened to the Anime Squad podcast with your host, Omar.
And this is your co-host, David.
Subscribe to our podcast if you like what you hear. And we always have a new episode every week. So don't miss out. Until then, bye, guys.
Bye.
Later.